Hi, I'm Ellie, and welcome to my channel, Ellie on Location. I just want to talk for a quick second about my background and what the channel will cover in the future. As a young person in my 20s and 30s, I started watching all those true crime channels like some of you often do. Unsolved Mysteries, 2020 with Barbara Walters, and of course Dateline with Keith Morrison. I found the stories fascinating, riveting, also heartbreaking and interesting. I wanted to know more about law and how we arrived at the penalties that we do. In my 40s, I decided to go to university and I took a bachelor's of criminology and a minor of psychology. Shortly after graduating, I started working in frontline shelters and housing and treatment on the downtown east side of Vancouver, British Columbia. It's a notorious area. It's rife with drug addiction, poverty, and crime. While I was there, I got a bird's eye view into how humans behave. I moved on from that work after 5 or 6 years to be a halfway house supervisor. I supervised 24 men on federal release. Most of them did about 7 or 8 years before they earned their chance to be out in the community. Most of their crimes were robbery, manslaughter, or murder. The files that we were to read were very harrowing, very serious, very sad to read. You got a very good picture into the offender's mind, how they were operating at the time. You read all the psychological reports, their release plan, so that you were really prepared to do the best job possible of supervising them in the community while supporting them in recidivism, a crime-free lifestyle, and remaining on release. I did that for several years, and then I worked for correctional services up north as a probation officer in British Columbia. I recently returned to Vancouver. I really miss the temperate, warm climate. It's a lovely winter's day, and I'm standing here talking to you in a sweater. I'm not really sure where my life will take me next, but I was pretty interested in YouTubing, and I really appreciate the true crime YouTubes that I see out there. Most of them are long form, lots of glossy pictures, crime scene photos, victims' photos, a lot of talk about the crime and emotional tones. Very riveting and interesting, and I really enjoy those. I decided I would make my YouTube channel location focused. So we will always be at the location of the story in one form or another. We will talk about the facts of the case, the players involved. We'll go to where they used to work, go to school, their churches, possibly where they got married, where they were buried. We'll have some discussion around the legal facts of the case, evidentiary rules, Charter of Rights and Freedoms, the sentencing principles that judges use when they sentence an offender in a crime. The cases that we talk about on this YouTube channel will be presented with the utmost respect for those involved. This is not a YouTube channel with a lot of gory photos and details. If you want those things, other channels have that content. Some of these cases will focus on missing persons because somebody out there knows something, and everyone loves a good mystery, and maybe you have the answer. So let's go to the locations. Thank you for watching.